What's up, serial sellers? I'm just kidding. You guys can call yourselves that if you want, but we got a new video for you. I'm gonna break down 3 methods on how to find contracted 1099 remote sales roles in ways that the other people that you might listen to, the other people you might learn from, probably aren't talking about. These ways are rather untapped, I would say, and I've oftentimes found that where you can get in and present yourself in the right way with the least competition in front of quality companies, you can have a pretty good outcome by doing that. Before we show you these 3 examples on how I would do this, there's some key considerations that you want to take into mind. Imagine a successful company, whether it's coaching, consulting, service, info. They're a company worth working for. They have an existing sales team and they're doing revenue. Just think about this, like, where do those companies exist? So that's one thing I took into consideration. The next thing is, where can you reach those companies? Because in some of these places where they might exist, you might not be able to reach them without doing deep research on those companies, which as a salesperson, that's a good skill to have, but let's just make it easy. Let's go find them in places where we can just directly reach out to them. And then lastly, how do you make sure that they're worth your time? How do you make sure that they're a legit company? How do you make sure that they actually do what they say they do? How do you make sure they're going to be around longer than the next 6 months? Those 3 things taken into consideration, the methods I'm about to show you are going to help a lot. All right, guys, we teleported inside so we could put this on the big screen to show you the methods. Before we show you the methods that are creative and take time and require a lot of timing and accuracy, I'll show you this method. It's my Twitter here, Serial Sales. Follow me if you don't. But I posted today these jobs in our community. So going back from like 3 p.m. today, it's the 23rd, to the 21st, which was a Sunday, I asked our CSM in our community, I said, can you tally up all the jobs we posted in the last 3 days? So our column here goes down to 32 minus the top row. So 31 jobs in the last 3 days, like halfway through today. You can kind of see the on-target earnings. There's a range for most of these because not everyone's a top performer, but some really good like monthly earning potentials, man. 16.5, 240 per year, 10K per month, 3 to 6, 4, 3 to 5. There's some entry-level stuff. This one down here is 24,000 to 48K per month plus bonuses. A lot of 5-figure earning stuff, and you can see closer, setter, sales rep, all different titles, but setters, closers, all 1099 contracted stuff. So what I'm about to show you how to do, if you want to just make it easier, have these sent to you. All these different niches, you can steal these niches, you can do research on these niches, but if you just want these links sent to you, sent to your phone multiple times throughout the day, first link in the description. Last plug, because of sales, if you're not subscribed to this new business because of sales, it's going to show you how the top sales rep in your company that seems like he doesn't work that much, but he's always the best. This is like his secret weapon. I just came up with this headline here, basically telling you guys what I just told you. So we want to help you sell more, work less, and build the dream life that you know you can through sales. Not make sales your entire life, because that's not fun, or at least not fun for long. Into the methods. Method number 1 in finding these 1099 remote sales jobs in ways that other people probably aren't are through community platforms. Example, there's 2. 1, school.com. School.com, if you actually go to discover communities up here, you can search for anything, right? Let's say Airbnb. Airbnb is a really common program, service, coaching that people offer. And you can literally come in here and see like how many members are inside, how much it costs. Not all the costs are gonna be accurate, but there's 1,000 results for Airbnb, and I guarantee you these people have sales teams. If not all, I mean, definitely not all of them, but a good amount. Like they say free, so ours, for example, says paid. It doesn't say how much it is. So some of these that say paid or free or they're private, you could assume there's a paywall on a different site. But discover, and then let's just say fitness. You're about to see 1 million results. Let's see Adonis Gang. I think this is the largest school community, and you can click on it, and what you can do, straight up come on here. 1, you can find all the owner's socials. What I would do in this case is I would like search up all the things you want, and then find like the owner. In this case, it's Nate Belmar. We're on his profile, and then they'll usually have like social links in here. This guy doesn't have too many, but the one I just showed you had some. So that's one method. The other platform when it comes to community platforms is this one, WAP. So WAP has a lot going on. If you're in the online space, you've probably heard of WAP. They have this clipping thing, this content rewards. They have live streaming. They have just like communities that you can join. So what I would do, potentially go to, let's say, leaderboards up here, and then most money made. One of our clients is on here, old clients. I'm not going to tell you which one. But you can see most money made in 278 pages of it right here. So if I went to like MF Capital, Tailored Growth Solutions, I have no idea what this is. #1 on WAP. You can send the creator a message. You can connect with them here. Probably find their email, learn a lot about them, create a custom outreach message. Same with the market lens. There's so many trading ones on here, which are really good for closing because people make a lot of money. You can charge a lot of money. There's 278 pages of people that you can reach out to on here that are making a lot of money. That's method 1, using these communities, these paid community platforms to outreach people. Method number 2 is Facebook ads library. So this one, some people know about, some don't. Anyone who's running any kind of Instagram or Facebook ads, you can look them up and you can see how long they've been running them, what platforms they're running on. You can see a lot of details. But if I go up here and I type in e-com coaching, there's a lot of different ways you can filter this. I know personally that the e-com wolf has a big sales team. Okay, and look how many ads they're running. If you have a name of someone that you want to see if they're running ads, you can just type it up in here and find it. But just generally, e-com coaching, Brooke Hiddink. I know people on his sales team that made $20,000 per month. They're not running ads for fun. They're running ads to make money. And running ads doesn't really work with low ticket, it's mostly high ticket. This is an example for e-com coaching, the way that you could just go to this Facebook page, send them a message, go to the link tree, send them messages. I'll pull up another example here. It's a little bit more broad, but if you go up here and you type in lead generation, you want to sort through like what is online versus offline. Innate Social, one-of-a-kind lead generation for life insurance leads. They are definitely selling a high-ticket, probably recurring solution. It links to a Calendly, which is probably a sales call. It's definitely not a free consultation. HVAC leads. They are definitely selling leads. Not all these are going to sell high-ticket, but most of them are if they're running ads like this. B2B Rocket, I've seen them. I believe they're high-ticket. And that's a general one. So here's a list of I just brain dumped niches of things that people sell online high ticket. There's no commas in here, which makes it harder, but like accounting, ads, affiliate marketing, agency, Airbnb arbitrage, Amazon arbitrage, go down here, mental health, personal brand, personal development, photography, there's career coaching, marriage counseling, all this stuff, man. It could be a hobby, a profession, a service. You can put any of these into the meta ads library or any of these into school or WAP and find stuff that other people are not finding. So that's method number 2. Method number 3. One of the things I mentioned was, I mentioned revenue, I mentioned sales team, but the other one I mentioned was reputation. And there's this platform that people use online, one of them, which is called Trustpilot. So Trustpilot is like a third-party review platform where people usually go when they're not happy about a service, unless you tell them to go when they are happy. And if you come up here, I had already searched it, but if you come up and search marketing agency, there's email, phone, website, all this, but you can see the trust score, you can see the ranking, how many of these reviews they have. You can go in and sort. What I did is I sorted 4.5 stars and up and 100+ reviews. Marketing agencies are really good companies to sell for, especially if they have a good product with a lot of good reviews. And these are worldwide. Just got some Australia, Hong Kong. I wonder if you could also check claimed, which is like the company claims these or they don't, because people can make a Trustpilot page without the company's approval. Once they claim it, they're like, hey, these are ours, we own these. Look, they even give you other things to search for. You could literally scroll through 25 pages. If I go to, let me think of another, options trading, just like random example. Options trading, 4 stars, number of reviews, 50+, JG Wentworth. Warrior trading though, like this is a big one. Look how many reviews they have. I mean, Trading Academy. These are huge, dude. These definitely have sales teams. You don't get this many reviews and not charge a lot of money. All right, guys, so those are 3 methods that I promise you not that many people are doing. The bar is going to be really low there versus trying to go to LinkedIn or Indeed, be, easy apply, 1 applicant out of 100. If you saw those job posts, the 31 in the past 72 hours, and you want to get in on that, everything you need to know is in this video. So the first link in the description, serialsalescommunity.co. We have this video here with the full agenda timestamped, specifically right here, frequently asked questions. For any objection, that you could ever have about what it is that we do or if it could work for you, all right here, all your answers. We're not trying to get people on calls and hard close. Like, our sales calls are more like onboarding calls. If you want to make it easy and your time is valuable, you don't want to send all these cold outreaches, join us, subscribe to Because of Sales. I'm going to start linking that below too. That's all I got for y'all. See you in the next video.